Hi, my name is Morgan Jones. This is a video for my COM 352 class at Shepherd University. It will provide you with some basic information about my favorite craft, crochet. To start us off, we'll go over a few basic stitches that you need to know to crochet pretty much anything. Before diving in, it's important to note that I crochet with the hook in my right hand, and so we will be working stitches from right to left. First up, yarn over. Yarning over isn't a stitch, but it is a step in the process you will use frequently. Simply dip your hook under the yarn so that the yarn goes over your hook. Next, a single crochet. Insert your hook through a stitch, yarn over, and pull the yarn through the stitch you are in. You should have 2 loops on your hook. Now, yarn over again and pull through the 2 loops. There should be 1 loop left on your hook. Tighten, and your single stitch is complete. Now, a half double crochet stitch. Yarn over first, then insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over again, and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over one more time and pull through. Tighten, and your stitch is complete. Take note of how this stitch is slightly bigger than a single crochet. And finally, a double crochet. Yarn over first, and then insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over again, and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through just the first 2 loops. Tighten lightly. You should still have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over one more time, and pull through the remaining 2 loops. Tighten, and your double stitch is complete. Each stitch creates a different height crochet. This can be seen in the photo because I did these stitches in order from single, half double, and double. There are countless things you can make with crochet. Here are just a few ideas. Clothing, like this orange sweater. Accessories, like tote bags and coffee koozies. Stuffies, like this narwhal I made a few years ago. And finally, home decor, like throw pillows and blankets. Yarn sizes and types. Now that you know what to make, it's time to choose a material. When it comes to yarn, there is a lot to choose from. Here are the 7 main thicknesses of yarn. Super fine, ideal for lace work. Fine, often used for baby items. Light, ideal for clothing. Medium, can be used in most projects. Bulky, great for sweaters. Super bulky, and jumbo. These 2 are used mostly for plushies and home goods. Crochet hooks are labeled by measuring the size of the hook in millimeters and using whole and half numbers. When it comes to finding the right hook size for your yarn, the yarn will usually tell you what it needs, but I've also found that these combinations work. For super fine and fine yarns, use crochet hooks ranging from 2 millimeters to 3 millimeters. For light and medium yarns, use hooks ranging from 4 millimeters to 5 millimeters. For bulky, super bulky, and jumbo yarns use hooks starting at 5mm and up. Here is a better image for comparing the size of crochet hooks. This set ranges from 6mm on the left all the way down to 2mm on the right. How much yarn is needed to complete a project? This graph tracks how many balls of yarn are needed for different types of projects at different yarn weights. If you wanted to do a project with super fine yarn, you would need 2.5 balls of yarn for a pair of socks, 1 ball of yarn for a hat, and 9.5 balls of yarn for a sweater. If you wanted to do those same projects with lightweight yarn, you would only need 1 ball of yarn for a pair of socks, less than 1 ball for a hat, and 4 for a sweater. And anything made out of bulky yarn requires quite a lot of it. The amount of yarn needed is almost never the same, so it's good to pay attention to how much yarn a pattern calls for. And that's all. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned a little something about crochet.